My introduction to Synapse began a little over 3 years ago during a very challenging time. At the time, my 17-year-old son, Brandon, was so severely cyberbullied by his high school peers that we had to pull him out of his high school. He had given a TED Talk a couple of years earlier and knew in his heart that he truly wanted to make a difference in people's lives. Brandon decided to do a little research. He connected with Keith, introduced himself, and said, "I'm 17 years old. I gave a TED Talk 2 years ago. My friend Mark Smith just spoke at your group, and I'd love to do the same." And Keith took a chance on this 17-year-old, and one talk led to dozens of talks. And every time Brandon spoke at a meeting, introductions were made and doors were open. And as a result, Brandon was able to start a full-time speaking career a couple of years later. The hub that I found that I was drawn to is Hub 22, Change the World RVA. As a result of my experience with Brandon and the very challenging obstacles that we had to go through during the cyberbullying and raising Brandon with his physical challenges, he has a rare form of dwarfism. That entire journey made me realize the importance of seeing our youth for who they are and not just the vision of who we want them to be. And at Change the World RVA, we support teens that have housing instability, and they don't always have adults in their life that enable them the support and guidance that they critically need. So that hub really tugged at my heartstrings, and I love watching these kids grow into amazing young adults and see how their lives are able to evolve from being scared, unstable home environments and emerging with a lot of faith and support in humanity. The other thing is that the organization enables you to really develop your leadership skills. Something that I've recently spearheaded is a virtual book club that we now do. And what I love about this book club is that you're not even required to read the books. What we do is we have 3 presenters, and for 10 minutes, they actually give us a synopsis of each book so that we walk away from the session learning something new and getting to know each other in a more meaningful way. I truly recommend Synapse to any prospects and clients that come my way because it is such a unique way to network.